So this is Garden Talk Jamerican. I'm going to transplant some Apricot Zebra tomato plants. This is the first time I'm planting this, and they are tiny. I only have 2 in this, very tiny. But I've been waiting for weeks for them to grow another true leaf. They have grown 1, but I think that the soil is so poor because what I was doing, I was trying to use only peat moss and perlite because I didn't want any insects in the house. But that was a mistake. Because of that, all of my plants, my pepper and tomato plants, are late. Most of them anyway. So I had to up the ante with the soil and put some compost in it for it to start, have a little body to it. I could have used some worm casting too, but I didn't want to go for that. So, but the compost is good enough. However, here they are, tiny. So I am planting them with some, I'm going to try to separate them because they're rather close. Because I have some more seedling, but man, they are taking forever and ever. So, but I'm going to do these and walk by faith. And they really have no roots. Look at this. They really have no roots. But this is where you walk by faith and not by sight. So here I go. I'm going to plant them in these little pots, these little plastic containers, and see where we can take them. They are tiny. Well, actually this one has 2 true leaves. 1 leaf is tiny, but it has something. So if I treat them gently, put them back inside in the window, not too much sun, the soil is a little better. So I think we'll have something going here. But this is the first time I'm planting these Apricot Zebra. If anybody has planted them before, let me know in the comments how they are. I got these from Bakerfield. They sell mostly heirloom seeds, and the reason why I bought them is because I want to have seeds later on to plant, and that I can be a blessing to others too, that I can keep the generation going. This one has just 1 true leaf, because you know that the baby leaves, the embryotic leaves do die off eventually. They get yellow and die. So here they are, tiny thing. How about tiny Tim? Tom. That's what they are. So let me quickly give them some water before they decide to say, I don't like it out here. So let's give them some water. Keep them a-going. And I'll keep you abreast to tell you how they are doing. Matter of fact, I will put a little bit more soil. You know, tomatoes grow deeply, right? When you're planting tomatoes, sink them very deep in the soil. And you always take off the little leaves, the bottom leaves. You always pinch off those bottom leaves because you don't want them to get disease from the soil. So here they are, Apricot Zebra. Not much, but I'll show you the progress. And I am also going to do another Cherokee Purple that I have here. These two I left off from last time. Here they are. Actually, I'm going to plant both. One of them look kind of You know, if you start out with poor seedlings, you usually end up with, poor harvest. It's better to start with robust seedlings. But if you do some work on them, you can get them going. So here we are. Let's putting them in these 2 little pots. I like these little pots. I kind of like them. They're cute. Although cute don't cut it, eh? Yeah, you're right. So we have 2 more. I've got quite a few Cherokee Purple, but you can't go wrong with Cherokee Purple, you know. Those tomatoes are sweet and they are good, and you don't have a lot of issues with Cherokee Purple. Like, let me see now. I love Better Boy. They are sweet, but sometimes the trouble ain't stop here, boy. And Brandywine. Oh my God, no, that's a nice tomato, but trouble with Brandywine. So here we have another Cherokee Purple, and I think I am going to plant another one. So I got some more soil, another pot, like my cute little pots. So I'm going to plant this one in it. This one has some good roots, you know, although it, you know, kind of look on the meager side. It does have some good roots still. It will do something. I think we're going to get a good plant from this one while I feed it right and give it some good stuff. Let me get some more soil. Okay. Yeah. And this one has 2, I don't know. Look like it has 2 true leaves coming on the side. They're not open. Don't you just hate it when your tomato plants come up and then it has the seed came up with it and won't move? It's like it's stuck, 2 leaves stuck together and that with that seed. That is so annoying. Man, that's annoying. Anyway, let's give it some water. And I tell you what, let's give it some more soil up to this point here. So, you know. All right. Yep. My compost is finally getting really good. I'm telling you. So I'm going to start some compost right this week. Some new compost so that, you know, I can have compost curing getting there. That I can have a lot more next year, God willing. You know, earlier you start, the better the compost is, because then it's cured. It's done. All right, so here are the 2 Cherokee Purple. I've got more seedlings coming, but those are going to be late tomatoes because, and here are the 2 Apricot Zebra. I will show you, give you an update, and if you have ever planted Apricot Zebra, tell me how they are, please, huh? And I will keep you updated as to how mine looks. Have a wonderful day, and of course, I've got to impart a blessing unto you. May the Lord bless the work of your hands. God bless you. And thank you for watching and for subscribing.